Hello, my name is Mark Mellinger, and I'm on a quest for Japanese gold. I'm here in the Philippines, and I am in the island of Mindanao. To the north is Aglayan, and to the south is Valencia. This part of the Philippines is called Bukidnon. It's very beautiful, and I'd like to lay out a little more background on how I got here. I'm from the U.S., the state of Virginia, very close to Washington, D.C. My neighbor, his name is Benji Hundrada. He's from the Philippines, and during World War II, he was a small boy here. During the Japanese occupation, he was a 10 or 11-year-old boy here, and he told me in America, he's deceased now, that he witnessed Japanese gold in a chest being buried. So he told me many times to come and dig it up, and I just dismissed it because we all know what happened to the man that found the gold that Imelda Marcos wanted. But before he died, he asked me, and we discussed many times, where the gold is. So he gave me a lot of information, and then what I did is I went to the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C., because he told me that the military was here. If the Marines were here, there's going to be a lot more documentation. I went to the Library of Congress. I spent many hours of research there, and I discovered a very important nugget of information, and I took that. No one had that information but me. So I took Benji's information, I took what I learned from the Library of Congress, and I put that together, and I was able to lay that out on a Google map and triangulate a much better position. So several people knew of Benji's information, and his brother, they became estranged. The brother knew of what Benji knew, and I will show you some of the dig holes that the brother made, but he failed, and you know, we'll go into that in a minute. There's one structure left from the Japanese era. It's a concrete foundation, and that's one point of triangulation that Benji gave me. So in a minute we'll go there, and hopefully we will discover it. I don't think anybody else has discovered it, or else it would be common knowledge, and maybe in a couple of hours I will be $100 million richer, or incarcerated. So that's all for now. We're walking along some rice fields to the location that Benji instructed me to go to, which is the only remaining structure left on the Japanese encampment, which is an old foundation. I found it, and I'll show it to you here in one moment. We're just walking through a farmer's field. Okay, this is it. This is the old foundation of some type of Japanese bunkhouse or guardhouse or what have you. It's the only thing that survived. It's also Exhibit A in Benji's information for me to look for the spot.
Oh, it's stopped bleeding. Oh, Mark.
Of course, I step on a nail.
And then?
The Japanese bunkhouse got me 75 years later. Okay, here's dig hole number 1, failed, from Benji's brother. There's 2 or 3 here, so I don't know if you can really pick that up with this camera. But there's another one over there. Anyway, let's head to our site. We're only approximately 8 or so meters away from the Japanese bunkhouse. And Benji told us that the chest was buried during a barrage of American artillery. So they didn't dig very much, I guess. Hey!
Yeah.
Keep digging, wait!
Yeah.
Feel that! Okay, let's excavate more. What is that?
Plastic. Plastic or like Kuya said it's a plastic.
It's plastic.
Yeah.
Wow, it's big.
Okay.
Maybe it's more than one.
I don't know. I think it's plastic or a wood.
BC.
What's that? No, stop. Stop bleeding.
I'll... It's got a rounded top, just like what Benji said, but it's not encased in metal. What is that? Oh, a root.
A root. Enggak kuno be.
No problem na. Ito lang. Kita magsaba ron ang sabi sila. Kasi nga tigla sa mo para ma daot mo ta. Daot ta. Yung atong yuta. Magdili ka ba atong yuria.
Katarbe ay sikot daw.
Yan ni oh.
Gamay na lang siguro. Dili ka.
Ko, yuta ko.
Oh, I need to take a picture, Mark.
Oh, na gunitanan. Sarado ni, sarado. Teka, foto na to ning gutin. Teka kon. Very close. Dugang to. Ayo na. Dili na krem mo itong una.
Just don't open it.
Okay, i-open natin.
Maybe there's no bomb in there, I hope.
Ano ka na be?
Oh, balak pa diya.
No grenade. Maybe it's old grenades. Oh my God, that would be terrible.
Wala na siya. mahibawaan ba mo sa yung sanggit naa. May handol ani.
Ha ba?
May handol.
Handle.
May handle sa api kasi ba?
Okay.
It's coming out of the ground.
Ayo pagsi guna. Ha? Ang usog, ang imong kusog ba gamit sa wa masag gunit pod. Gunit man. Ito Brian B. Ano pag kundi ka ito Brian B?
Right here.
Yeah.
Let's tie it. Let's tie it.
Oh, tado beng. Hikti.
Here it is. The chest is out of the ground. We're walking back to the house. Oh my God. Very exciting. Wait for me. Japanese gold. Well, the chest is about 24 inches. 24 inches long by about 12 inches wide by about 15 inches tall. That's what we can, that's what I'm guessing so far. And the funny thing is there's no lock. We haven't opened it yet. I don't know if there was a lock on it before. It's gone. There's no lock on it now. So there it is there. We're just waiting for some authorities here to show up before we open it. So it's official.
Hindi, tawagin mo yung mga bata doon. Gusto niya, punta daw kayo kay Uncle Mark.
Kamu mau kontrol. Apa yang mana kita tahu kan? Bisa kita yang kuat. Oh, itu berbalik Jun.
June is standing guard. You better sit on top of it.
Sit on top of that.
Ini. May mahana ba? Tiglugod na ning pandak lin. Box na nga tol box na ako i-track nga gugma. Ay, track nga.
The suspense is building. More people are showing up wanting to know what's inside.
Ano itong mga bata yan? May mga bata.
Wala nilak Jun. Dili. Nilak din ba? One by one.
Should we open it?
Not yet, no, not yet. Alright, balik nga ito.
Open it bigger and then close it.
Hop!
Like this, June. Okay, everybody watch.
Oh, tanong.
Walang iba.
Pero ba yung gina?
Sige, be.
Pero ba yung gina? Bre, bre.
One, two, three. Go ahead. All the children can have.
100,000. Ulit na. Singko mo na hindi ba? Wala na ka.
Wala.
Ang sulod na pagisilaom. Pagisilaom. Pasilaom. Oh, 25 centavos.
Wow, all that gold is gone. It was actually just chocolate coins.